go gently get its leash unhooked over there. Oh, look who's my BFF now. All right, I hope you, and what that was, you guys, was the shake off. Get it, good. These two are over here hiding. These two are over here hiding. All right, I want you to call her. Call her.
Lulu, come. Lulu, come.
This is good. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be great. The after video. Come back, girl, come back, because I think she's gonna get worse when you come back over here.
Oh, all right. Come on.
I don't want you to worry though, girl. I see what's going on.
Lulu, come.
No, don't call her now. Just get back in the chair. This girl's so spooked over here. She just get back in the chair. It's all
Hi.
very like.
Hello.
Was that way better than you expected?
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you what I did though is I factored you two and him out of the equation, basically. Or did he leave on his own?
He left on his own.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I think that has, we
Well,
all
but-
have part to do with it.
Well,
Yes.
but I'm going to tell you, it's less about. Oh yeah. I'll tell you what the problem is. They're too blind. Boys are only two.
They're giving each other the eye
Oh, this
as
is
they
awesome
pass.
for my behavior series. But now look, it's all. They'll be BFFs before it's all said and done. You know, she's going to follow this one. I can tell you what I see. This dog is Toto. She's already She doesn't realize that everything she
That's
does is
his-
in her own backyard.
That
You
is
know what I
who
mean?
she is.
That's what he's looking for. I mean, look at me. She's exploring and she's already made a friend.
Do you think if I was holding the lead,
Oh, no,
that it
it'd
would
be-
be worse?
Oh, it'd be a complete disaster. Yeah. So that's where we're going to explore. And she brought up a good point that possibly these two could be small. Possibly a small bit contributing. Get this.
To the drama.
They're getting ready to play here in a minute. See how she just kind of smiled? And she's even doing a little different walk now. She put the fancy, but I'm going to tell you what it is, girl, and this is kind of what it boils down to. With the help of this collar, going to be able to help conjure up this version of Lulu from that version. And we're going to have to use food, and we're going to have to use a collar, and you two are going to have to work as a team to help me, but I mean, I'm thrilled to have an Australian. That's what I told her. I've had a Norwich, a Welsh, a Sealyham, and now an Australian. I'll probably never see another one of any of those again in my career.
No, these are pretty rare.
No, any of those four. A Welsh, a Sealyham, and the Sealyham was deaf.
Yeah.
And a Norwich, those aren't common, but they're probably more common than these. But those Welsh Terriers, not outside England. Yeah, and I've probably had other ones. I've had Yorkies. Get in there on that. Get those facial expressions. You see, what happened was she was going to kind of break bad, but now Molly's
I kind of like
seen a little
her.
weakness.
Yeah.
She's seen a little weakness.
So
Now the
cute.
change of plan is, well, what's back to the refreshment stand over there? And so what that tells us too, if we can help the dog by being able to conjure up this from her. You know what I mean? Because like Summer knows little things. Like if I start to get mad, she can say one happy thing like,
That was a great video.
no. Dave released a YouTube. What? Instant. That's not gonna happen. That's my fantasy.
They're like, who is Dave?
See how you can instantly, your frame of mind can instantly change. If I said to you right now, this is hopeless, you might as well. Do you see what I'm saying? How you would just feel defeated.
Discouraged.
And so in the reality, I want you to understand that's kind of what this training will boil down to. That we can use everything we have to conjure up happy, bright Lulu, who she normally is. You know,
She wants to
Jekyll
be.
part of her is a small but terrifying part of her. That's what the problem is.
Yeah.
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 It's that one issue.
Yep.
Everything else, she's a great little
No, that
dog.
Portuguese Padango that I had, and it still comes here. It's very old now. That one, Gwencha, that one. It's real hairy. And she didn't know what it was. If you, they could cast it in a movie as like just a generic mutt because it kind of has that look. Do you know what those are, Portuguese Padango?
Mm-hmm.
There was this movie, like I don't know, it was called
Yes.
something Roxy. It was with a dolphin.
Yeah.
And the Portuguese Padango. So it sort of started like the 101 Dalmatian thing. So these clients of mine, oh no, they had it shipped in from the Netherlands or Portugal or wherever they were from. And, you know, well, she was a screaming monster. She was a screaming monster.
Look at her.
Yay.
If I let her know, there's more refreshments in here.
The Oz never want to pass up a meal. Mm-mm.
You got up here a minute ago. Did you lose all your spunk? You know, and I'm just going to tell you, I'm just for you guys at home. Dogs like this are going to be very checks and balances if I go to put my hand on that leash. Did you see that? It was that subtle, but she's going to, and they've got to get more faith in you that what's going to happen when she picks up this leash? It's all about checks and balances. Precious, precious. Anyway, guys, this is our new trainee. And we had to do a lot of talking to get this guy on board. But I think he's feeling better about it. I'm going to keep her. Is she allowed to sleep in the bed?
She does sleep in the bed.
She wakes me up every morning.
She does.
She's persistent. She jumps up and wiggles right in front of my face.
Yeah, I'm going to have a whole new playlist called Rare. No, I'm honored. I'm honored that you guys would bring this dog. Because to me, that's very exciting. This will be the 4th rare terrier breed. And you saw those other ones. The one I say, that dog was 8 years old, if you can believe that.
Yeah.
It was never off the leash. You got loose once, they made sure that never happened again. I'll tell you what they
Well,
have
that's
on
what
the
they
leash.
do.
A death grip. A death grip.
Yeah.
I went on the Karen Rescue site and years ago, and I got calls from all over the country, Mississippi, Alabama, every place, and they said, when you rescue this dog, do not ever let it off the leash because Karen Terriers cannot be, if they see, they're so focused on one thing that they won't come back, you know? So that's what they kept telling me.
Well, your average American doesn't have a dog with an off-leash recall. I'm not sure if you're, you know.
No, we got a book, Total Recall. It was a great book, but we weren't consistent enough. So
Yeah,
what,
that doesn't work though, and you're going to see
Yeah.
why what I'm doing here.
Yeah.
I've got the fastest recalls on YouTube just with this technique
Yeah.
by being able to have a way to communicate with the dog at a distance. Oh no, this dog, little dog, and we do slow-mos and everything. You know, where we do the recall, where you can just turn her, and it's just, she's got to get the obedience as a way to help her deal with her issue. Yes, she's got bigger issues. If you said, well, what does that have to do with her problem? And I said, well, that's a means to an end. You know, by helping her learn to be more confident. And if you said
she's
she doesn't-
happy here.
Yeah, she's very happy.
No, it's magical, you guys. It's a magical place. We've got the pond. We take them on these big nature trails. It's a magical
Oh,
place.
I gave her flea and tick pill this morning.
All right, we're going to write all that stuff down.
I got it all written down.
All right, you're going to fill this out. Summer's going to help him unload her stuff, and I want you guys to stay tuned for Lulu the Terrier, because we also have Lulu the Boxer. Bye, guys.
Let him go.